So hey guys, today I'm gonna be like forcing out my problems with the Flash season 3. Just saying this is totally my opinion. It's not a bad season or anything, it's just like it's meh. Before it was pretty good for me, but after rewatch I found a lot of issues. So number one, Flashpoint. Flashpoint was totally wasted. I'm not gonna compare it to the comic. I do not think it needs to be even 1% as good as the comic. I just say it was kind of bad or kind of meh what they gave us. So episode one. The only thing I liked about episode one were like the outside shots, except I didn't like it that much. Iris, super annoying. Just and at the end, she just gives Barry a pep talk, and he then just somehow is able to stop the rival because like, oh, I give you a pep talk, so now I can stop you. That's just a stupid scene in my opinion, and I don't even like that pep talk that much. They just feel weird to me. Another thing about the season is just it was wasted. It was way too short. Super rushed the episode. Cisco. This is probably my main problem. Cisco does not feel like Cisco. I get it. Barry saved his mom. Things should be different. But I say at least make it be sense. Maybe Cisco's rich. I'm fine with that. But him being he's kind of an asshole. I don't think Cisco would be an asshole. Just because he never met Barry and Barry's mom never died, so he's an idiot because Barry's mom didn't die. A rich idiot. I don't believe it. And Caitlin is a eye doctor, ophthalmologist. I don't remember, but that's kind of weird. An eye doctor out of nowhere. Because Barry's mom died, I agree. But she was working in Star Labs or something. But it's fine. Caitlin's is fine. It's kind of noticeable. Because she is a doctor, but yes. Cisco is not. Wally, I'm fine with. Cisco's the only one I have a problem with. I do not think he'd be like an idiot or douchebag. Another thing, he focuses way too much on Love Flashpoint a little bit. Barry's just trying to get on with Iris and stuff like that. I just get annoyed by that a lot. Another thing, it was way too short. Like Barry loses his memories like how many times? 3 times? Like what? 3 times? I say a decent amount of time. 3 times is like crap. We should have like at least 5 episodes. That's all I ask for. 5 episodes where the first episode everything's fine, but close to that maybe Barry loses a bit of his memory. Then in like episode 2 or 3, Barry faces the rival. Then and also the rival. Who came up with this idea? Like he's the weirdest villain on the Flash. At least I've ever seen. He's like this big buffy man who out of nowhere we don't know anything about him. How he got his speed. How he got anything. And he's like, and why does he have red speed? I don't know that, but can we get a backstory for him? Like a quick narration by Wally of how he got his speed? Or at least when he shows his identity out for no apparent reason. That's another problem. Why did he show his identity? Because he wants to be a rival? What? And also, it just makes no sense. That another thing. Episode 2, the consequences suck. No, Cisco's like, you killed my brother, so you know what? I'm not gonna talk to you. And then at the end of the episode, because, well, you did it on accident, so I'm not going to talk to you. And then in like episode not 8 or something, he's like, wait, you killed my brother? You're the reason he's dead? I thought he knew that, like as soon as that was over. But I guess he did. That's fine. But it's so short lived. He barely gets any development. There's like 2 or 3 episodes in the close to the mid-season finale of season 6 or something. Or maybe after. He barely says anything to Barry, and all he did was slap him once and say, "You killed my brother. I hate you." Caitlin's the one I like. Caitlin Wally's development. I love Savitar's student voice. Another thing I like. Yeah, those are stuff I like. I'll talk about the stuff I like. Another thing, Joe and Iris is not talking. I thought Iris was supposed to be a normal, good person who understood Joe, but she didn't. Okay, do we at least have a decent 2 to 3 episode arc with them at least dealing with it? No. By the end of the episode, we don't even get that much time with them. We get like 2 or 3. Barry gives a pep talk, boom, done. Okay, I'm done with Flashpoint. There are a few more nitpicks here and there, mainly that it wasn't longer. I wish it was at least 3 to 4 or 5, at least 5, but it wasn't. Okay, another nitpick. This is my least favorite thing about the season. The second part of the gorilla. Barry's like, I want to kill Grodd. I'm like, uh, really? Barry had a chance to kill Reverse Flash in season 2 when he returned. He could have saved his mom, he could have done everything, but he didn't do it. He had so many chances to kill so many people. He had a chance to kill Zoom himself and feel the revenge. But no, he didn't. And here, out of nowhere, when this person didn't kill anyone, at least on screen, he just keeps coming. Barry's like, I want to kill him. I want to kill him. It's not bad. That's just horrible. Like, that's probably my least favorite thing in the show, The Flash. Even worse than We Are the Flash, in my opinion. It's just stupidity all over the place. Another nitpick that I have is, who is Alchemy? Like, when he first came, all we know is that he's a person who can give people powers with a decently scary voice and a very, very weird suit. I'm like, who is this person? Who does he worship? Why is he giving him powers? Where did this stone come? It came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, fine, I guess, whatever. See, that's the thing I don't like. It came out of nowhere, the stone. It's just, what's the stone? We don't learn it till, like, the mid-season finale. Maybe even after, I don't remember, but it was during, like, those points. And Alchemy was there for, like, 6 episodes then. And where did Savitar come from? Out of nowhere, Alchemy worships Savitar. Okay, a big, big, bad speedster who just keeps sending metahumans. Haven't we seen that before? We've seen that in season 1 and 2. Why a third time? But I guess whatever. Another bad thing about season 3 is just who is Savitar. He came out of nowhere and they wanted to do Reverse Flash and Zoom's narration, mainly Zoom's was fantastic, but why did they want to do a Reverse Flash narration? I mean, Zoom narration. Literally, he just punches Barry, and that the punches don't even look that cool. They do look cool, but not nearly as good as Zoom's. Maybe better than Reverse Flash, but why again? A freaking again! I get annoyed. Another thing is, we don't learn who he is till like episode 15. We don't learn his backstory till like episode 11. We don't learn who his identity is at episode 20. And what is with all this drama? Love, love, love. So many things are solved with freaking pep talks. Oh my god. Savitar, he's Barry. Everyone knew that. No, I looked online. I saw tons of video saying that Savitar was freaking Barry. Maybe they could have made it some other Barry. Or maybe not even Barry, maybe make it Ronnie. At least I would appreciate it more. And probably accept that pep talk thing in my opinion. The worst thing about the season is Iris's death. It's just love. Oh, so I marry you with. I think Grant Gustin's a yeah. Grant Gustin's a great actor and all, but I think his like I'm running home to you or something. It's a good song by itself, and he's singing well. The placing of it was so weird. And another thing, why did okay, Barry married Iris to change the future, and this is okay, I guess. Okay, that's fine. That's fine because that's pretty much everything that happened. We have to save Iris. We have to save Iris. We have to save Iris. I'm like, just stop it. Just shut up. It's getting so annoying. You know what I say? Just kill off her. She is so bad this season. I'm not saying Candace Pam's fault. I'm saying the writer's fault. Another, yeah, and also, why did she just be like, Barry, you're an idiot, so bye. You're literally gonna die, person. You're gonna die. He wants to save you. You should respect someone, even though he did kill you. And literally, then Savitar being Barry, and why did it come so late in the season? But him being Barry took everything out of future Barry. I don't think Savitar would kill Barry. Savitar is Barry. He has all his feelings too. Yeah, he's broken, but he's not that broken. And also, his origin story makes no sense. So, no, this is his origin story. Trust me. If it's not, I watched it a lot of times and tried to pay attention. I watched like every clip I could find, so I'm pretty sure this is the correct one. So, Barry creates lots of time limits to stop Savitar. He throws them out. Savitar kills every single one except one. So that one can become Savitar. That's fine. But then that one gets obliterated by Team Flash. Like, Team Flash is like, oh, you're a big douchebag, idiot. You're not the Arbery, so we're not going to treat you good. He did not go through the Speed Force or Madness. Nothing. He did not. I know for sure. I think, at least. He did not go through Madness, at least from the clips I watched. And I rewatched the entire season, so I'm pretty sure he didn't go through. Then he traveled back in time because he was broken to become the God of Speed, and then Savitar went on from there. That is a stupid order. And he's broken because Team Flash is like, you're not the real Flash. You're not our Barry. And he's like, oh, I'm so broken, I have to kill Iris or I'm dead. I'm pretty sure Barry, no, look at Barry in the future. He is so damn broken. This is the same Barry in the cool looking suit. Really? The same effing Barry. And you're telling me Savitar's fine. He's like, whatever, Iris is dead. Now I'm reborn. Now I'm a god of speed. Really? Really? And what would Barry have to get faster? He's like, I have to get faster to Savitar. I have to get faster. And then he has to make Wally get faster. And how does Savitar create these remnant thingies? Like, when he was in the Speed Force living his worst fear thingy, I don't know if he was still in the Speed Force. And out of nowhere, he can create a duplicate of himself in the real world, in Wally's mind, that somehow makes Wally see him. And for some reason, that thing has physical interactions with Wally. Wally got hit in the wall, and that wall got a scratch. That is not bad. I do not think Wally has the strength to pull himself back by himself because Savitar controlling his mind or something, and then he's gonna smash himself in the head that hard. There was a Savitar type clone thing there. How does he do that? How? And also Flashpoint. This is like, the writers are so smart. They literally, everything that happens, Flashpoint. Everything is a fudging Flashpoint. I get annoyed to crap by that. There's over 23. That I know that I tally marked it, but that's too much, writers. That's too much. There's a lot more problems and a lot more good stuff than what I said. There is a lot of good stuff. I really liked the first part of the gorilla and most of the second part except that pep talk and Barry being like, oh, I want to kill Grodd. I really enjoyed it. The CGI looks fantastic. And also the finale sucked. Killer Frost just being like, you know what? Because you are so nice talking, Cisco, I'm just gonna be like, I'm a good person now. I don't want to be evil. That's stupid. Everything in yourself with pep talk. And Iris marries Barry again, with Barry trying to do the same thing. He doesn't want to marry her intentionally right now. He wants to try and save her. And also, no one cares about HR. We all knew Iris wasn't going to die. Pretty much everyone knew it. And no, she didn't die. If the writers did, I would have given the season a solid 8. 8 out of 10. A very good season because the writers did one thing no one expected about Noah. But no, the writers did something pretty much everyone expected. Kid did not kill Iris. And no one except Tracy cared. Yeah, they said one line, but they're like, HR was so freaking good as a whale. And you're like, I don't care. And Killer Frost is redeemed with a pep talk. Cisco and Gypsy, I like both of them this season. I like them a lot, kinda. Like, they're good this season. For the most part, the characters, every character except Cisco, Gypsy, Wally, Caitlin, and for the most part, Cisco sucks. Barry sucks. Iris sucks. Joe sucks for once. He usually doesn't suck, but with the Cecile stuff, he sucks. So many sucky things. Cecile, trash. Um, Julian, garbage. He is super annoying and super stupid. My problem with the season, there you go, that's my problem. See you all in a later video.